Hey guys, Papa Rome's here. We're going to be doing an unboxing on my new pressure canner by All American, 21.5 quart, all aluminum, heavy cap, no rubber gasket. Big bonus. Never had that before. I have two other pressure canners, but we never got to use them because we lost a jiggler on top. We never knew how to really use them. So I did some research, bought the best one I could find. This will last you many years. Not trying to sell it, but that's just the research I found, and I try to push out only good products that I come across that I like. So with that being said, I'm just going to go over a few things here that I bought. You can see some of the canned goods that we did in the past. A couple are store-bought like this here, but it looks cool. Eggplants, pickle, beets down in the bottom. I mean, you could go endless. Big one is I'm going to be using it for meat, moose meat, bear meat, deer meat. Might do some squirrels and stews and stuff like that. Fish, that's going to be another big one. And I'm also going to be using it for lards and jellies, jams. So I'm excited that I have it. Do the unboxing. In the past, I always wanted one. I've always been told, don't get a pressure cooker, you'll blow yourself up. Somebody in Italy blew themselves up, and that passed on stories. It was probably a grappa maker. They were making moonshine homemade, and it blew up. Probably had nothing to do with pressure cooking. So I went through, got it, and that's that. Here's a couple things I want to go over real quick. First, if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe to this channel. Awesome channel, tons of content. I put out my heart and soul into this channel. Never had social media before, but now I'm working, so it's hard to get videos out, but I'm still pushing them out, and there's like 300 videos out. This is going to be a new playlist out, so make sure you guys subscribe. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be how to preserve food, pressure cook, and pickling, stuff like that we did. I also did a whole gardening series this year. That'll come out towards the winter when you guys are ready to get into the gardening for next season. I've been filming the whole year, and there's a lot of content right there to help you out too. High mountain gardening. Our soil's not good, but we got a great garden that came out anyway and produced. So it'll be a lot of tips in there, and it'll help you out, tricks and how to do it affordably and cheap. When I purchased a canner, a few things you need are the grabbers. So I found the canning kit was cheaper than just buy the grabber itself, because you have to find something to pull the jars out, unless you want to wait an extra like hour and a half, let it cool, then you can pull it out. This kit here, it was on Amazon, I forgot how much, like 19 bucks. Has the grabber, has a stuffer, has a magnet for the lid to go on, has some tongs to get in there, a brush for cleaning, and it has another funnel. The funnel is great. Also with that, I bought kosher salt. This box will last forever, because you only need like half a teaspoon per jar. One of these will take even less. It shouldn't be iodinated. No iodine in your salt. Make sure you get that, because they tell you not to have. These are dividers. I'm not sure. I don't believe it comes with them, but it may. Don't quote me on that. I got a 2-pack of dividers. This way you put one on the bottom, jars go in, and that one in the middle, and you could do a double stack. This isn't the bigger canner, so you're not doing 2 or 3 tiers. You're doing 2, and that's it, unless you're doing fine jars, the little ones for like, you know, a piece of fish or whatever. Those are important. The grabber's important. Salt, you don't have to put it, but I think you should. I like high blood pressure in my food. And cheesecloth. Cheesecloth is good for rendering out bear lard and putting them in these smaller jars, but you want to filter it, and filtering is important to get out anything in there. Enough about that. We're going to get to the unboxing. I'm curious to see what's going on here, and now we're going to read the instructions so I don't have to blow them by myself, huh? All right, one more thing right before we get started with the unboxing. I'm going to take these all down, get everything put away. It shouldn't rain tonight, but just in case, because we're going to be back outside doing this tomorrow. And all of these jars, even though they say you don't have to sterilize them, you don't have to boil them, we're going to wash them all with soap and water anyway, because I do like everything clean. And if you're going through the effort and you're too lazy to clean them, why bother? Don't waste your time. Go buy it in the store. So just to be double safe, they say it kills the bacteria because such a high heat and so long that it will kill the bacteria. But from pickling is different, water bathing is different, and we're going to be doing meats and fish. So I want to make sure we start off on a clean slate. These are brand new. They have brand new lids on them, but you should buy the extra lids to have them for the future. So one thing, I don't know how I look here. Anyway, all right, so one thing here I just want to go over. When you're buying it, this has nothing to do with the opening of the unboxing here. But being that this is the beginning of my new playlist series, I want to cover this. So when you buy your jars, you have maybe 2 or 3 options. I don't know if there's another option, but you have regular mouth and you have a wide mouth. So you can see here regular mouth, and then you have wide mouth. That's where you're going to look to see it. But you can also look at the top. So if you look at these are wide mouth. Wide mouth are better. Most people like these more for canning because it's bigger. So your funnel goes in, the meat goes in, it's easier, right? The regular mouth are here, and you can tell the difference. They're more tight. canned out, but they're good. They're good for a soup. They're good for everything. Tomato sauce is what we use them for because liquids could go in them easier. For a meat is going to be better with a wide for sure. The little ones here are called regular, but they're pretty wide as it is for the size that they are. So I just wanted to cover that in case you're curious. You're starting out, you don't know what you're doing. I don't know what I'm doing. Nobody knows what they're doing. We're all on this ride together, right? But just wanted to give you that tip. Let's get this show on the road, guys. Smells like rotten fish. Just kidding, but not really. All right. So I'm kind of curious. I bought this. It came in the mail like, I don't know, maybe a month ago. They were all out, maybe 2 months ago. They were all out. Somebody opened this already on me? What the hell? That was open already. That's weird. Anyway, somebody split that on me. They were all sold out. I couldn't get any. I really wanted the 40 quart. I wanted the big one because when I do big loads, I say I get a couple deer or doe tags, or a couple of us all get together and we want to do it one shot. We just do it one big boil and it's done. But at the same time, it doesn't weigh 50 pounds or whatever they weigh, and we don't have to, you know, kill ourselves with that. So this was the last one I could find online. Purchased it. It came a couple weeks later. I'm really happy and blessed that I got it, so thank you. And let's see here. Want to extend the 30-day warranty? Well, I'm way past that, so we don't have to worry about that. This is very important. This is called the jiggler, or the weight that goes on top. You have a 5, 10, and a 15-pound range on it. It's a 3-way weight, which is very important. You could buy these pretty easily if you lose them, but I did see a video somebody tied it off to the unit, and I thought that was a smart idea. Good job to whichever video that was. 5 pounds does 228 degrees Fahrenheit, 10 pounds does 240 degrees, and 15 pounds does 250 degrees, so it increases that heat. I'm going to read all about it because I need to learn which meats you need higher temperatures and elevation. It's all based there, and that's why they give you the book, so you have to read that. What I really like is that there's no gaskets. So I wanted a device that was going to be for a long-term use, and that's what we got here. Oh. Okay, well, this is why people do unboxings. For some reason, in the other unboxings, I did not see these. So, therefore, I have extras. But these are your dividers. You put one on the bottom, one in the middle. But I have extras now if I'm doing like the micro jars for fish. One fish steak, puts it in. You could probably do five rows up or 4 rows up. So that's important. That's really cool to know. I didn't know that. That's why I bought extras. Okay, here's the behemoth of a lid. This is all going to get washed tonight too. Very heavy duty. Right, so this lid feels like you could bash somebody in the head and they're not going to come out all right on the back end. But I mean, this is solid. That's why you pay the money. You get something quality. It'll last you 5 generations. You don't have to ever worry about it. Very important. You got an arrow here, so when you line it up, you got to make sure you have that lined up properly when you close the lid. You have a temperature gauge that goes up to 274 degrees Fahrenheit. Tells you caution, and that's how you use this thing. The jiggler goes here on the point, and then you have an extra relief blow-off valve. It's a rubber gasket, so if the pressure builds up too high, hopefully that'll blow out and save you from blowing up in your house. Cardboard here, that'll get burned. Not that. Here's the unit. Okay, so we're gonna wash this out obviously, but you have a lot of room in here. I mean, you can go up to your elbow just about, and then when you put this on, you come up even higher. They recommend when you do this, you just rub olive oil or Vaseline, petroleum jelly, around the rim here, and that's going to be your actual seal, your gasket. So you want to make sure you do that too, but I'm going to read all about it. I've been watching so many videos on it. There's an arrow right there, and that matches up to that indent. There's a little indent here. So they put it, close it down, and then turn it usually, and they lock it right in place. See here, you have lockers too. That's important to know because they got to hook into there and lock. So what you do is you're going to come offset to the other one here, and that's why you got to turn this into it. Now you hear that? You can pick it up. It's locked. So that's like a safety mechanism. And then when you tighten these down, like if you've ever done a car tire to change a tire, you don't just start going around, you do every other counter opposites. So it's an even pressure going in and coming out. So that's what you do. You just put these down like that, cross over. I kind of like this size. I'm kind of happy that I got it. This size, the 921, and that's because it's not too big to manage. You know, I don't have a commercial sink. I have them outside, but so there, and it's done. Don't forget the seal. You put the jiggler on top. I'll go through all that when we're actually canning, because there's a process to it. A lot of great videos out. But all in all, that's it. We're ready to rock. We're going to get started. We're going to get everything clean tonight. I might even boil down that bear fat tonight, and we'll get that in some mason jars. So that'll be on the next video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I just wanted to bring you an unboxing of this and an introduction to my new playlist. It's going to be all information on homesteading, jarring, canning, pressure canning, water bathing, and raising hatching animals, hatching birds, incubators, stuff like that. Building pens possibly. And if you have any questions, you leave them. I'll analyze them, evaluate them, and we'll see how things turn out for next season. Maybe I'll do videos specific to your comments depending on what they are. So don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Appreciate it. Hit the like, thumbs up, leave a comment. Let me know in the comment if you saw the video all the way through, but also let me know if you think this is a good idea going forward with this whole series. I appreciate it. Don't forget to check out my survival footage coming out, my hunting footage coming out, and all my other content before, because there is a ton of good knowledge and information in there, and it's healthy living. So stay safe, stay blessed, and take care, guys. Have a good one.